everyone, welcome to or back to my YouTube channel. I'm so glad you clicked on today's video. It is going to be a very fun one because number one, I'm reading my most anticipated release for 2025. I know my latest video consisted of me reading 3 new releases and I unfortunately didn't love any of them. But like I said, this is like my most anticipated read. I really believe this is gonna be a 5 stars. I love this world so much. It is the 3rd and final book in the Emily Wilde series. I'm going to have to learn how to say this title with ease because I'm not there yet. Emily Wilde's Compendium of Lost Tales. Yeah, that's just not flowing off the tongue right now. But look at this cover, it's so precious. Along with reading this, I'm also in the middle of another favorite series, which is The Boys of Tommen. I just recently picked up Saving Six. Okay, I lied, it is Redeeming Six, and it is so big. So I picked this up like a week or so ago and I'm only 60 pages in. So I'm not sure this is going to be completed in this video, but just like letting y'all know that I might be picking this up as well. So yes, these are the reading plans for maybe like the next week or so. I honestly don't know how long this vlog is going to be. I feel like I never know. It always just works out. But on top of that, yesterday was actually my birthday. So I'm going to run it back and catch y'all up because I did film a few things. I did a few fun things with my bestie that I filmed, and then tonight is Friday, so of course it's birthday sleepover. My husband is actually picking up Five Guys right now, which I think is just going to be the perfect way to start the night. But then I will get into reading the 3rd Emily Wilde book. I'm so excited. I have literally only set up the annotations, which y'all are about to see. But yes, y'all get the gist. Let's run it back about 2 days ago.
Five Guys, virgin fries.
I'm so excited! Do you want to show the people our new plants? All right, Molly, tell them. Tell them how we got these new plants for this plant stand. My grandma actually gave us this white wicker stand and I'm so excited about it. And then we ended up repotting this to use the pot it was in for something else, which I'll show y'all in just one second. And then at an estate sale today, we got a new bird bath because we were using that one from like Hobby Lobby, and this one is so much better. I'm so excited for it. We love our birds, so this is very exciting. While I'm here showing you things, I may as well show you our newest piece. This is so nice. This actually was from my grandfather. We actually keep our records in here as well as off to the side, which this was from an estate sale. And then we have our speakers and the record player on top. I love this so much, especially these little bow details. Anyways, yes, this is our newest piece. I just wanted to share as well.
Yeah, it's really coming together.
Yeah.
Really coming together.
Okay, back to bookish things. I have a very, very exciting package. I believe I ordered this back in September, so it's been quite a long wait. This package is actually very timely for this video because this is actually the Eternal Embers collab Larry Reeds did with the Boys of Tommen series. And two things. Number one, obviously that's like one of my favorite series. Number two, I just told y'all that I started the 4th book, Saving Six, recently, like in this video. So just as a reference, I wanted to show y'all my first 2 books from this collab. Binding and Keeping 13. Oh, I'm literally obsessed with these covers so much. And if you're unfamiliar with this series, we are following a group of teenagers in Ireland, I think, and it's around 2005. And so the first 2 books follow Johnny and Shannon. And then these next 2 books I'm about to open follow Shannon's brother, Joey. And I cannot wait any longer, so let's open them. I don't know if y'all can tell, but the box it came in was pretty damaged. So I'm very excited to open this up because I think they were not damaged at all. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh. Wait, I'm reading Redeeming Six. I think I keep saying the wrong title. I'm so sorry. Guys, these are so good. Oh. Oh my gosh. Oh, there's a little detail here that I love so much. The effort put into these books is incredible. I'm so happy that Larry Reeds decided to do this. Okay, I'm just going to continue freaking out over these, but as y'all saw this morning, we had so much fun. We went to a coffee shop and I got some reading done. I don't really have an update besides the fact that I'm like 60 pages in and I'm loving it so much. Emily and Wendell have stayed living rent-free in my mind, so I'm glad I'm back in their world. That's all. I will check back in later once I've done more reading. Okay, my husband is out here doing yard work, so I do apologize if you can hear that. However, I want to give an update because I haven't talked yet. I don't know what my thoughts are yet, which is why I haven't made an update. I feel as though the first 100 pages just felt like an extended epilogue. Like I was like, ooh, like I'm loving this because I love this world, but like where's the plot? I'm pretty confused. And I actually just went and found a part that I annotated and I said, wow, I wonder if this is our main plot. And that's on page 80. So the first 80 pages are vibes and no plot, which I'm fine with because how they ended book 2 left me wondering. But then like I told y'all, I'm on page 183. So these last 100 pages, we've known the plot and we've barely done anything about it. It's obviously this major conflict that our characters are worried about, but not as worried as they should be. I definitely think things are about to ramp up, so that's good. But we have seen cameos of other characters from past books, which has been really fun. And because I'm so obsessed with this series, like I said, I'm just happy to be here reading about them. Hi. But anyways, I think that's all I'm going to say for now. I would love to finish this today or tomorrow. I don't think it's gonna happen today, so I guess tomorrow. There's only like 350 pages, so I think I'm right around the halfway mark. But yes, I will talk to y'all later. I have 30 pages left. Let's see if I finish this book or if it finishes me. I definitely need to sit on my final thoughts of this book before I share them with y'all, but I'm so sad this is over, and I'm choosing to believe that Heather Fawcett is going to write a spin-off series about like a different character. There's one character in mind I could see her writing about, but I really don't know. I'm choosing to have hope though. As of now, I will leave y'all with this. I was obsessed with the ending of this book. I'm so glad I read this.
He's not a big claw user, so. Alright, hi, welcome to the end of this video.
which happened to be one of my favorite videos I have ever filmed. I think it's because I filmed more like lifestyle hobby things and threw them in while I was reading. But I don't know, something about this vlog I really enjoyed, so I hope you did too. Just real quick, I want to recap the books that I read in this video. Obviously, the main focus was Emily Wilde's Compendium of Lost Tales. I feel like I didn't really stumble on that title, so that is a win. But, I mean, y'all saw me read this. This was the main focus. It was the third book in the Emily Wilde series. The last book, I annotated all three. I'm going to cherish these books forever. I know y'all saw me at the end stamping some books, but for these, I actually went back and added the date in which I read them just to like remember, and I'm sure I'm going to reread them. So just having like all of the dates would be so cool. Anyways, talk about a reread. I 100% should have reread the first two books in this series. The only reason I didn't was because I just reread the Fourth Wing series before the next book came out. And like, I shouldn't have done that, and I should have done this instead. My love of the series knows no bounds, so I should have, you know, done that to get the full experience again. But yeah. Y'all saw my first few updates. I was just having a good time, but it was nothing crazy, especially compared to the first two books. I was kind of waiting to see why I was going to be intrigued to pick this up. And I think my last update when I was outside and I was like, I don't know, things aren't picking up. Immediately they did like the next page, which I swear always happens, but it was for a good reason. I really enjoyed the second half of this book. Also, I saw someone on TikTok say this, and I just want to amplify it, that I'm so thankful that Heather Fawcett didn't use the relationship in this book to be like a third act conflict. I don't know, she doesn't make them have like a petty breakup, petty drama, or like pin them up against each other or anything like that. They're usually tackling a conflict together, and I really enjoy that. And I have to talk about the growth in these books. I am so pleased by the character development. The Emily in book 1 and book 3 are so different, and it's in a good way. She's built this amazing community around her, and they all really show up for her, and it's seriously awesome. I love this series. I can't say that enough. I will say I think this was my least favorite book. I'm not sure. Honestly, book 2 and 3 are pretty close. Honestly, the main reason I was so excited for book 3 was because of the setting, and it kind of let me down. We weren't really where I thought we were going to be, and I was wanting to see that like magical fairy tale setting, but we didn't really get that, and we didn't really get a lot of like academic talk either. I almost want to say that I enjoyed what Emily was working on more in the first two books, the encyclopedia and the map. Like the third book, the compendium, that didn't really play a forefront like the others did. Anyways, I'm going to stop talking about these books. I think I'm giving this a 4-star, I'm not sure. Rating this book has kind of hurt my brain because like, compared to the other books I have read, I love this world and these characters so much that it's like so close to being a 5 stars. But in comparison to these two books, especially the first, like it's not a 5-star. And so I think I'm gonna stick with a 4-star, but yes. Okay, moving on. I only read about 50 pages of Redeeming Six by Chloe Walsh. I don't even think I'm going to tell y'all anything, which I'm sorry if you wanted me to read more of this. I think this is just going to be a book that I read slowly, like throughout the next month, because like, look at the indie edition. It is ginormous. Also, yes, I have like a million copies of this series, but I'm over 100 pages and it doesn't even look like it. It looks like I'm 30 pages in. Moving on to the last book that I audiobooked, and that was The Stolen Heir by Holly Black. This is a part of the Folk of the Air series, the first trilogy being The Cruel Prince. That series follows Jude and Cardan, and I feel like it's known for being enemies to lovers and a very slow burn. And honestly, this series is no different. I have indeed finished this book since I last talked to y'all. I really should have filmed it. I'm sorry I didn't. I audiobooked this one and physically read this because of how much I enjoyed this. I wish I would have just read this physically. Okay, let's get back on track with The Stolen Heir. This follows Jude's little brother, Oak, which I've actually really grown to love that name since reading these. And the female main character is Ren, but in this book we follow only Oak, and in this book we only follow Ren, which honestly I wish we would have gotten dual in both. But can we talk about how insane Holly Black is? Because she has these morally gray characters where I'm like, why aren't we killing these people? They're bad. But they seem to just be like another character, and her writing is unlike anything else. I love the world of Elfhame she has built and how she depicts the Fae, and it's magical, honestly. I think I enjoyed The Prisoner's Throne more than The Stolen Heir. I think I'm giving this like a 3.5 and this a 4. I really enjoyed this book, like the riddles and the tricks kept me on my toes and had a lot of Juden Carden, which was fun. The characters refusing to just communicate certainly did piss me off, and I don't think people love this series as much as the Cruel Prince trilogy, but it's honestly still really good. And yes, I will leave that there. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I feel like my posting schedule has been a bit off, and that's because I was totally in a book slump. So hopefully I get back on track and y'all will see a video from me soon. Until then, I hope y'all are having a great day. Bye guys.